the Whispering Walls. Amara stood at the edge of the forest, staring at the crumbling remains of an ancient mansion. She had heard the rumours, of course. Everyone in the nearby village had. Whispering Manor, they called it, a place where the walls spoke in voices too soft to belong to the living. She tightened her grip on the flashlight. As a journalist, her job was to seek out the truth, but this assignment felt different. Something about the manor seemed to pull at her, beckoning her with invisible hands. The air was colder as she approached the entrance, even though it was midsummer. Pushing open the creaking door, she stepped into the grand foyer. The flashlight's beam illuminated a once majestic chandelier, now shrouded in cobwebs, and a grand staircase leading to darkness above. The first whisper came from her left. Amara, she froze. Her name? It was faint, like a breeze brushing against her ear. She swung the flashlight toward the sound, but all she saw was a cracked wall with faded wallpaper peeling away. Just the wind, she muttered, forcing herself to move deeper into the house. The whispers grew louder with every step. They weren't just voices, they were conversations. Fragments of arguments, laughter and sobbing surrounded her, as if the house itself were alive with memories. "Who's there?" she called out, her voice trembling. The whispers stopped. The silence that followed was oppressive, pressing down on her chest. Then came the sound of footsteps. Slow, deliberate, and coming from upstairs. She hesitated but forced herself to ascend the staircase, each step groaning under her weight. At the top, the hallway stretched endlessly, its doors gaping like black mouths. A faint light flickered at the end of the corridor. Amara moved toward it, her pulse racing. The light came from a room, with its door ajar. Pushing it open, she found herself in what seemed to be a child's bedroom. The walls were covered with faded murals of forests and animals, but her attention was drawn to the mirror on the dresser. It wasn't her reflection staring back at her. The figure in the mirror was a little girl, her eyes hollow and black, her dress tattered and smeared with dirt. She tilted her head and her lips moved. "Help us," the girl whispered, though her mouth made no sound. Amara stumbled back, her flashlight clattering to the floor. The whispers erupted around her again, deafening now, a cacophony of anguish and rage. "Get out!" one voice roared, louder than the rest. The door slammed shut. Panicked, Amara scrambled for the flashlight and pointed it at the mirror. The girl was gone. Instead, the reflection showed the room as it truly was. Rotted furniture, the murals reduced to smudges, and something written on the walls in what looked like dried blood. Listen to them. The words sent a chill down her spine. She backed toward the door, but it wouldn't budge. The whispers intensified, swirling around her like a vortex, pulling her mind into their chaos. Images flashed before her eyes, people screaming, clawing at the walls, trying to escape. She realized the voices weren't just echoes of the past. They were souls trapped within the very structure of the house. Amara pressed her hands over her ears, trying to block out the noise, but it seeped into her mind. "You can't leave," a voice hissed, close enough to feel its icy breath. She turned and saw the girl again, standing in the corner of the room. But now the girl's face was twisted, her mouth stretched unnaturally wide, her hollow eyes leaking black tears. Amara screamed and threw her flashlight at the mirror, shattering it. The whispers stopped abruptly, replaced by a heavy silence. The door creaked open. Without thinking, she bolted down the hallway and stumbled down the stairs, her heartbeat thundering in her ears. She didn't stop until she was outside, gasping for air under the moonlight. When she turned back, the mansion was gone. In its place was an overgrown clearing, as if the house had never existed. But the whispers stayed with her, faint and constant, echoing in her mind. They were a reminder that the walls of Whispering Manor might have disappeared, but they had taken a piece of her soul with them. She wasn't free, not really, and deep down she knew the whispers would never let her go. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey into the Whispering Walls. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends who love a good scare. And for more terrifying tales, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story. This is Aniscarytales, where fear comes to life. See you in the next nightmare.